Hello, people. uh, I should have done this before. Anyway, I don't care. Yeah, I got this attitude today. I don't give a flying, you know what. So, anyway, people. I came because I needed to say this little incident that I had today, earlier. Okay? So, I'm starting to add up little things. You know what I mean? And, it was raining all night and today, all day. But it stopped already. It's not raining anymore. But I was sitting here and I hear this barking. But not barking like that constantly. It was just one bark, stops. And, I'm watching TV. And another bark. So it's like, I'm hearing this dog. Let me see. Maybe my dog is coming. You know what I mean? So anyway. So I open the door and I'm listening. I'm listening and listening. I said, what? I don't hear the bark. And then I hear bark. I said, oh, it's coming from down the river. So, it was raining, but it was lightly raining. So I come out quickly, I see two dogs. I said, I'm going to go and get my camera. I'm going to film this. You know what I mean? Because the two dogs, all right, there were two big dogs. And to me, they look like wolves. Because from far away, they were standing right in the middle of the river, where the water is crashing against the rocks where I usually go, and film, with a portal and all that stuff, and so they're both standing there, I'm like, and then like, to me there was, the two dogs was a male and female, because what I'm hearing was, then as I'm going down, and I'm like, I wonder if those are wolves, but I couldn't see from far away, exactly. But I see these two big dogs, and they were like really chunky, kind of, and then they were standing. To me, the female was standing like this, right, like that, the head here, right, and the male was like this, but he wasn't on top or nothing like that. He was just standing like a T, crossed like this, but his head was kind of like overlapping the back of, the back of the dog. You know what I mean? So as I'm walking, I hear the growling, like a growling, and then like a bark. And meanwhile, I'm filming, between the trees. I'm walking slowly. He can't hear me. Anyway, he won't hear me walking because the water over there is, you know what I mean? So I believe that's why he can't hear me. But I'm walking and walking down the path. And I'm filming and I'm zooming in. And I could see that it's two German Shepherds, And they had like a collar. So I'm still walking between them, filming, slowly. Now, I didn't bring my staff. I just put my coat and my camera. That's it. My phone. I'm filming. And then I'm going to go out to that area where it's wide open. And I know I'm going to be seen. But I wanted it to be seen. Slowly, I was going to get there. I'm not talking or anything, just filming. I was going to stop right there, film, and see what happened. You know what I mean? So, but I knew I wanted to be seen. So I knew I was going to be seen. You know what I mean? And as I go out there, and I'm filming, standing there quietly, filming them. And I'm going to be seen. And of course, I see the dog, the male, go really, his head was like, nyeh, looking at me like this. And then he growls and barks. And then he turns and starts barking, 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 and running. No, both of them are barking and running. I'm like, uh-oh. Turn off the filming and started running up the path of the river. Running, 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 running. I swear I felt like I was in a movie. I said, I'm going to get mauled. That's what I said. And I'm running, and now you got to know, the ground is all wet, has leaves, and you know how slippery they are. I'm wearing sneakers, but the sneakers that I wear are old sneakers that are kind of worn, has no traction, and I use that as my slippers. You know, I don't like, that's what I usually always used, even if when I was in my house. Sneakers, not slippers. I don't wear slippers. I like to wear sneakers because if something happens, I could run out. That's the things I wear, I think. So anyway, and I can't be barefooted either. Sorry, people. So anyway, I'm running here, running, and I fall straight down. Boom! Straight. As I fall, my hand hits the ground. There goes my phone, falls on the ground. It's all wet, muddy, with leaves. And I'm like, and I look and grab my phone. I mean, this is just seconds. It's not like I'm sitting there, no. This is like happening in seconds, I grab my phone, I get up, and I start running towards my RV as I hear the dogs behind me. But then I look back and they're not there yet. So I think, luckily, because they were standing in the middle of the river on those rocks. There's 2 rocks there. That's why I haven't gone down there, was because these 2 rocks that used to be bare and I could walk. Now the water's going overlapping the rock. So if I want to go across, I'm going to get my feet wet. And who knows, I might slip because, sometimes the rocks with water, they get slippery. You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't gone down that way. But the dogs did, you see? But I think that's what held them back, was going through that little obstacle to get and then go off to get to the path and go straight. You know what I mean? And man, I was running and look, no one, they're not there yet. And got up the stairs, got in my RV, closed the door, I had the blinds open, I even closed the blinds. And then I hear the dogs now, very close. I look up a little bit of the blind, and I could see them now. I could see them down by the path going down, and I could see them smelling the ground. I said, shit, this is trying to smell my track. But thank God it's like lightly raining, and there's rain and all wet, so you can't really, it's hard to track. You know what I mean? And then I closed it, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm like standing there. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm texting the owner, right? Trying to tell there's 2 dogs here, And my response is like, well, yeah, they've been around here, they've been seen, and just confront them and tell them to leave. But, what? Are you crazy? Oh, I'm going to stand there and say, go home. After they go, ooh, you know what I mean? Are you crazy? Why don't you tell that to your grandson? You know what I mean? Are you crazy? I'm not gonna wait to see the outcome. You know what I mean? So I said forget about it. You know what I mean? And then I looked out the blind again. Now the dogs were on the field where the horse is smelling right there by the corner. I could see the corner right there because the trees, those trees there, right there, doesn't have hardly, there's branches and stuff, but you could see through now in the winter, and I could see them there, smelling all over the ground. They were looking for me. I would have been mauled. You know what I mean? Now this is why I came here. Why I came here. You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking this has something to do with it. Because before this incident today, like 5 days ago, I was on the YouTube, scrolling, watching different things, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I want something different, not the same thing all the time, trying to wean that shit off, you know what I mean? So anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So I came across this video where can't remember word by word the title, but it was about showing people gone, attacked, and mauled by animals. You know what I mean? And they showed like a picture of a car. I believe it was a picture of a car. I can't remember, but it was about animals being mauled. And a lady being mauled by this lioness through one of those drive-through, jungle or whatever. The animals roam around free. Okay? So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna watch this. I don't want to see this. You know what I mean? I can't, because the minute I'm reading this and about what it is about, my mind is picturing shit, and I don't like to see that. You know what I mean? And I say I don't want to go there. I don't want to see negativity. I don't want to see anything like that. So then, now I can't remember if it was the same day or the next day. I can't recall, because you know what I mean. I don't want to see this as an important or any connection or anything. But then I was in my bedroom, and I'm searching for something. I can't remember what I was searching, because I'm always searching different things. I don't know if it was the name of a person or maybe something, but whatever it was, it popped up the Game of Thrones, and this actress, I believe she passed away on 2000. I think it was in 2015, maybe. I don't remember. I don't know. It wasn't yesterday or nothing like that, or this year or last year. It was a few years back. When the Game of Thrones was at the beginning. I don't know, because I don't watch that series. It's one of those series I never got to focus and look at, because I like old swords and stuff. But I think this Game of Thrones is telling you what it is, a game. I feel it's like just a mystical stuff. I don't know. It has a lot of different stuff in there. But anyway, so I came across this, and it said Game of Thrones and the actress, and then it said about this actress passed away because she was mauled by a lioness. Like, damn. Is this a coincidence that I just seen this? I believe it was the next day or whatever it was. I know it was, I think it was the next day. I don't remember. But anyway, it doesn't matter, like I said. And then, and I started to read about this actress. And what happened was that I'm like, I don't understand it. She went to one of those that you drive through the fields, and there's animals, walking around freely. And this lioness went through her window. Now, I believe her window, she had it open. And somewhat, the animal got in the window, through the window, and I guess mauled her to death. You know what I mean? That's I could picture that shit. I'm like, oh, I don't want to, you know what I mean? But I'm like, and now this happened to me. You know what I mean? And the first thing came to my mind is, I'm gonna get mauled by these two dogs. And I started running. So I don't know. That's why I came here to say that, because it's so weird how I seen a video. I didn't get to watch it, but it was on in front of me in the screen. And then I believe it was the next day. I can't remember. But then I go on the internet with my phone, searching for something, and this thing comes up with a Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? And the name of this actress got mauled by one of those drive-through jungle thing, whatever. The animals are freely roaming around, and she get mauled. And then this happened, and the first thing came to my mind is, I'm gonna get mauled by these two dogs. I started running. So I'm just saying it because I don't know if that was pertaining for me, that be careful, you know what I mean, with the animal. I could be mauled, just like that, what I saw. Or is this pertaining to, I have to say, my angel, because my angel went to one of those drive-through animals. Now she wasn't with these wow. I don't think she was. I can't remember what kind of animals you were driving through, where you had your window down. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful because, you know, not just to say it, but the other person could open your window as well. I'm just to throw it out there. Not that I'm saying anything bad, but just to be aware that it could be someone else. Maybe one day you're gonna go with someone else to a drive-through. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out so you could be aware. Just to be careful going through those drive-throughs. Because maybe you're with nice, friendly animals that day, but maybe you're gonna have an idea or someone. Hey, let's go and see some lioness and find out which animal's my totem animal. So you go to one of those lions and lioness and areas. Don't go. Don't go. I don't know, because this is what happened to me. Maybe it's or is it pertaining a warning for me that was the warning, or is that a warning for you, Angel, because you went through one of those, but they were friendly animals. I don't know if they were llamas or whatever the hell they were. I don't know, but they were friendly animals. And I think deer or whatever. I don't know what it was, but if something comes along of going to one of those wild animals, don't go. Okay? Because I don't know what just happened to me. Like I said, I don't know if it was for me or to warn you. Okay? And I had to come and say it. Because then if I don't say nothing, if something happened, then, I don't want it. And no matter what happens, even though I'm not feeling, right. I just wanted to stop this already with you, because this happened. I started thinking, I don't know if this was for me or for you, so I needed to come. Okay? All right, Angel. So that's all. So I'm not coming back no more. You know what I mean? I just came here to warn you, just in case it was for you. Or maybe it was for me. I don't know. All right? Alright, okay. That's all, people. That's all I wanted to say. Okay? Alright? Alright, bye-bye, people. Bye. Bye.